Okay guys, we're getting started on this side. Obviously got the car jacked up and got the tire removed. So now I'm going to remove the brake components and get going, getting this side off and getting this these A-arms on. I'll turn the camera back on here in a minute. We've made some really great progress. I learned from setbacks on the other side, and I took out the shock before lowering this A-arm this time. So I took the shock out and just kind of lowered the A-arm as slow as I could with the jack, and then used the pry bar here to just pry it the rest of the way out. And it was still under just a little bit of tension, but it wasn't too bad, and it came out no issues. So we're gonna go ahead and get these A-arms out of here and get going with putting the new stuff in. Just wanted to update you guys, show you the progress I made. Okay, we got all the old stuff out, and just like with the other side, if you watch the video, we're gonna have to drill through. We're gonna have to drill through these tapped holes carefully, not to mess up the threads, and we got to drill through the bushing and the shaft, and then we have to thread in these grease inserts. So I'm going to get busy doing that, and then get these guys mounted in there. So I still have to clean up the spindle, but and I have to take this little rubber piece out. I guess I should probably do that now. But we cleaned up our bolts for the upper A-arms. I put it on the wire wheel, and we got the lower A-arm bolted in but not tightened up yet. So I need to get the rubber guard put in here because it doesn't come with one. And I'm going to have to put the grease fittings in later on the upper A-arms because they did not ship them to me. So, sorry about the wind, guys. So, I'm going to get that rubber piece in this upper A-arm. Then I probably will compress the spring. It's over there. Get the new spring isolator on that, and we'll get this guy bolted in. We're in the home stretch. It's gone a whole lot faster than the other side. This was the first time I've done this, so I really got some lessons on the other side. And I have a little surprise for you guys at the end of the video on what we're going to do about those bolts that I broke off in the exhaust manifolds. So let me get back to work and I will update you guys here in a bit. Alright guys, well, we've got it mostly together at this point. I ended up breaking my impact bit yesterday, so I had to go buy a new one this morning. This one has a lifetime warranty, and it actually looks like it's made for an impact. We'll never buy anything from Makita again. They have a 1-year warranty. Can you believe that? 1 year. Supposed to be top of the line. Anyway, this morning I went and got that impact, like I said, and finally got the spring in. I had to use both types of spring compressors, the inside one and the ones that go on the outside. I used the ones on the outside to pretty much get it where I wanted, and then put the inside one in to get it compressed enough to get it to where you see it now. So now I have this part, but the one that goes up here, it's still up in here. So I need to fish that out, install the shock, finish installing the spindle, sway bar, I think they call that the pitman arm, and then put on my brake stuff. And then we were ready to put this on the ground. And like I said, I have a surprise for the exhaust. Probably not gonna, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna show you the surprise later. I don't want to ruin it. All right, guys, let me get to work. I'll update you here in a little bit. Okay, guys, well, finally, the lowering A-arm and just standard stock A-arm install is complete. All I have left is to put the tire back on. These grease fittings are getting melted, so I need to grease the ball joints and the bushings on the lower A-arm. But that's it. So I need to put the tire back on and lower it. For just right now, to get the exhaust up off the ground, I don't know if you can see it, but I have just kind of wired up the exhaust so it's not dragging. And I do have a surprise for you guys. Like I keep telling you, I will show you as soon as I get the tire on, get it lowered to the ground. We'll check it out, and then I will bring out the surprise. The job's officially done. It is. I didn't do it before and after on the rear, but I think it was about 4 inches. So it was like 4 inches in the rear, 1.5 inches in the front. And this is the surprise I was talking about. This is what we're gonna do. We got some Hooker Super Competition headers. They're 3203. I think the stamp's on it. Yeah. You can read it. Part number 3203, HKR. These are for G-bodies with an Oldsmobile 455. They are no longer made. I had the hardest time finding these. I made an ad for them on basically every site that I'm a part of, every forum that I'm part of, and I got really lucky, and somebody had a set that was like 1.5 hours away from me. I got them for 500 bucks. If you could still buy them new, they're still listed like on Jegs, but you can't buy them. They're $850. So they have a tube. If you guys aren't familiar, this tube comes off and it actually wraps around the frame. So this is what we're going to be putting on this guy. I'm not sure if we're going to do it before we pull the motor or not. We may. I don't know. We'll see. That I got done what I really wanted to get done, and that was getting this guy lowered. I don't know if I would do it again. Honestly, that was a lot of work. If my ball joints were actually bad, I think I would do it, but man, that was a whole lot of work. But it's done. It looks awesome. So we are all done. Car is finished. It's out of the garage now, so I can clean up my garage. I have to walk around this thing. I think it's turning out pretty awesome. Took me 2 weekends really to get this front end done. I think it was worth it. It was a whole lot of work. The car looks awesome. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing, thanks for thumbs upping. I look forward to seeing you next time.